Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My God, what what a fun night we had last night, huh? On NXT. Good God. Thank you so much for joining us, or joining me rather. We'll have somebody else come on shortly, but right now it's time for Goes the Dynamite, our weekly Wednesday show where we kind of prep you on what's coming up tonight with AEW Dynamite, the Dynamite Collision Super Show, kind of the holiday bash they got going on tonight. Should be an exciting show. We're going to get into NXT last night, which, sometimes shit just kind of happens. And that's what happened last night. Shit happened. We're going to talk about that and an update on the WBD Paramount Netflix situation, which right now the idea is that if Netflix gets a hold of WBD, what does that mean for AEW streaming going forward? Now that because Netflix is pretty much working with WWE hand in hand for the most part. Outside of North America, Netflix is where you get all your WWE shit. It's just here that it's split apart on like 3 different services. So we're going to get into that a little bit. But yeah, my God, NXT certainly was newsworthy. First off, before getting into all that, it's me, the Jerry G, Greg Some, Mongo YouTube, and bushwhacking since 1992. And no longer your Resistance Memorial Predictions champion. That belongs to Kenny. Matt, the Are You Fucking Serious Wrestling Quiz champion, will be defending tomorrow night. And I think we're going to be doing predictions for Full Gear tomorrow because we're going to take next week off. So if you're going to be here for that, tomorrow night, 9-ish is when we're going to get started with that, and it's going to be a fun show. Let's get into NXT. Let's just talk about it. NXT last night was, if you were here yesterday, you know that a lot of us were a little we weren't too excited about what was going on with the show. We were a little upset. Not upset. We were just kind of disappointed over the weekend with Saturday night's main event. And Raw as well. Raw was also just kind of a bummer. Not a bummer, just not exciting. So this is the one brand that Matt and I especially, we just kind of hope if it's not good, it's chaotic. And a little bit of both. I'll be honest with you. It's actually a pretty good show. It's actually a pretty good show. It's pretty fun. I will say, outside of the big story, a moment that I was really impressed by last night was the OTM Hank and Tank match. We've been talking about NXT's rough tag division, and I mean, my God, is that tag division tough? It is not great. They've had. I mean, the tag titles are on a team who right now are more focused on singles gold, which is strange. It doesn't seem that there's really any direction there. But last night we got a really good tag match out of two developmental teams that I don't think either one of them is going to set the world on fire. You know, it's not the fucking Young Bucks or FTR or the New Day or anything, but they're good. And the crowds seem to be into both of them. So we'll get into that in a little bit. We start off with Javon Evans in the parking lot, in the NXT parking lot. And as we all know, that is the most dangerous place in professional wrestling. Even though there hasn't been an attack there recently, I think the last time we had an attack there was, I want to say it's WrestleMania season when Rhea Ripley got attacked. Was that even this year? It was. I know it was around the time that we had Matt's favorite boy, the DJ, around, because the joke was that she would rather get injured than being near him on a show. Javon is outside waiting for Ricky Saints. Ava comes out, tries to convince him to come inside. They don't even know if he's going to show up tonight. He said, no, he's fine. He's just going to hang out and just wait for Ricky so he can whoop his ass. What's up, Cookies? How you doing, brother? How's it going? And that kind of doesn't lead to much. They end up clashing a little, leading to a big, like, I guess maybe an injury angle. They weren't really clear on that, but Javon waits outside, and later on he gets brought back inside by Leon Slater. Leon's trying to get him to come in and support him for his match tonight. He will face the other losers of the deadline Iron Survivor match: Joe Hendry, Miles Bourne, Deion Lennox, as Matt loved to call it, the losers royal. The winner of that would face Obafemi at New Year's Evil, the first week of January. I think it's the first week of January. What's my calendar say? First full week of January, the 6th. So we start off with the Women's North American Championship. And my God, it's hard to. The feelings on this are tough. What's going on, Batty? How you doing? I'm glad that you have not separated me from the rest today. Blake Monroe is the reigning, as of last night, was the reigning North American champion. The way she got to the belt was weird because the Sol Ruka thing was like a fake injury. So Sol had a kayfabe injury where she had to just kind of let Zarya defend her belt for her, and that didn't work out. And Sol has yet to get her rematch against Blake. Well, now she's not going to get a rematch against Blake because Blake fucking doesn't have the belt anymore. Not that was. I'm assuming that's not what we were going to do, because this match actually leads to problems backstage per several reports. So Blake Monroe's taking on Thea Hale. And last week, Thea Hale mentioned to Jordan Grace that she has been here for 4 years. And she's 22, 23 years old. and she's been learning, and she's been fighting, she's been scrapping. She is now submission. Not I won't say specialist, but she focuses on the Kimura and works on the arm and things. Thea's fun. The crowd loves Thea Hale. Thea is over with fans. If only they give her a win, right? Well, they didn't mean for it to happen, but she did get her a win this night. Monroe, and early on, Thea kind of kicks her ass a little bit. Just kind of the scrappy chipmunk that she is kind of a lot. She does hit Monroe with a suicide dive to the floor, back inside, big exploder suplex. But Blake gets her on the triangle choke over the ropes, cut the break. We come back, and Thea does the world's strongest slam into her springboard back senton, the thing that she's done in every match she's had probably for the past 2 years. I don't think she started doing that when she came in. I think it was something that got added on later. And she hits it, right? She hits it clean. 1, 2, 3, arm up. No one knew what to do here. The ref was confused. Thea Hale was confused. Blake Monroe wasn't confused because she was too busy having the wind knocked out of her and trying to recover, because apparently this senton actually, she got the full weight of it on her, and that's part of what happened and why she didn't react in time. Thea was shocked. She didn't really. It took her out of character for a second, where she just kind of looked over at the ref, kind of looked around, and just got back into it. Did her little thing. They play Blake Monroe's music initially, then it stops, and that's when you're like, oh, yep, this was a screw up. At first, we were like, maybe they just wanted like a shock win. Maybe they wanted to give a Thea. Nope, this was not on purpose. This was, as they call it, a botch. And then they play Thea's music, and they just give her the belt. Yeah, you won clean, fair and square. 1, 2, 3. They go to commercial, and when they come back, they show us in slow motion what happened. And I think they were really hoping that this was Blake got that arm up right when the ref's arm went down, so they could say that it wasn't an official title change. And the reason that they really needed that to happen was because they recorded a lot of shit for the next week or so in NXT, because we're coming up on a break, and as we all know now, at least when it comes to Triple H and old Sean, we don't work the holidays like Vince used to have them do. We have a lot of taped shows, whether they tape Raw or SmackDown, or they do like a year in review thing. NXT does the same thing, where we would get award shows. I think next week we're going to have the tape matches and also award shows, and then the other week will be award shows as well. This is from Fightful Select. That this was, obviously, first off, not intentional. Thea was not supposed to win this. Shocker. Per the Fightful Select report, one NXT staff member told Fightful Select the situation happened at the worst possible time, as the brand was finishing up filming for the year, so talent could go home for Christmas break. Finishing filming for the year. So again, this was the last show. Like, this was, they had wrapped up everything else. All they had to do was get through this show. And the first match of the night, just, and I don't want to say that as like, this is shitty, because you know what happened when Thea Hale won that title, and we realized that that's what they were going to do, and then we're going to fuck her and take it back. That crowd exploded. They got to their feet. They were screaming. They were happy for Thea Hale, because we have been waiting for Thea Hale to finally have her moment. She's been there for 4 years. I want to say a year and a half in, she was ready for something, and then we got the mid card title, and I'm like, fucking perfect. put it on her, and they didn't do it. And then we had Joe Hendry team with her last month. Like, oh, hey, if you want to, sure. Nope, didn't do it. And the idea was, and I think Wrestling Observer, Brian Alvarez was mentioning this today, and I think I heard this from maybe PW Insider or somebody else. This was going to be like the start of like a story for Thea Hale, and it was going to lead to something big for her in the future, because God knows in NXT and WWE, you can't just let a fucking happy moment happen. You know, like Tatum Paxley won her belt, and then like her first real defense fucking gets screwed over, because God forbid you can just make your fans happy. Because this was so vital to several segments that they taped, it led to, first off, a lot of shit had to be scrapped. A lot of stuff had to be scrapped. Things had to be refilmed. Things had to be, and I think they are still filming today, as far as I'm aware. Again, a lot of things had to be done, because last week it looked like we're going to have like a heel Jordan Grace, maybe. And this week it also looked like that. They meet backstage after the match, and Jordan kind of congratulates her, but also doesn't. You know, she's kind of just like, I guess you finally got the thing, you know? Thea then gets met by Blake Monroe, who is crying. I mean, he's boo-hoo sobbing. She is like, you took my title. That's not fair. Like crying. I mean, like mascara running down her face. Whole thing, whole shebang. That might have been how she really was. That might have been the actual reaction once you realized what happened. Jordan calls her out for not letting Thea have her moment. She said that as if like, hey, let her have it. She's not going to get this again. Let her have it. We're going to fix it next week. Let her have it. Which I'm not a fan of. And I don't know if y'all are a fan of it or not, because I really think they should keep it on Thea. Nothing against Blake. I just think this is the most interesting thing to happen in NXT in a long time. And I'm not the only person in our group that thinks that. We've been waiting on Thea to have her crowning moment. You know, there are a few times where she was challenging for the NXT championship, and we're like, fuck it, why not? Hey. Is Thea Hale the best wrestler they have on the roster? No. But people fucking love her. You know, Trick Williams wasn't the best wrestler they had on the roster, but by God, he was over. It's a crazy thing. And the entire night they were trying to figure out what to do and how to adjust. And one of the things that they had to look into was, I don't know if you remember this, a week or two ago, Bailey was on Undertaker's podcast, the 6 Feet Under podcast, with him and Michelle McCool. And Bailey mentioned that she doesn't like the fact that so many wrestlers don't stay for the entire show. That when she was coming up, you stayed for the whole thing, start to finish, watch all the matches. And she thinks that's how it should be, and that she wishes younger talent would keep that tradition going. Apparently, and this is a Fightful report. It looks like that's going to be the go-to change. If you are booked for that show, you stay to the end of the show going forward, per an NXT higher up. I guess it's a good change. I guess, you know, we've honestly seen like a lot of like botchy finishes lately over the past year, not just in WWE. I can't remember the last one that happened in AEW, but there have been a few where they're like, that the ref knew what the finish was and stopped his count or her count, and it leads to things being awkward. We have heard so many different veterans state that the ref is supposed to count that 3, right? It is up to you as the wrestlers to kick out, to break out the submission, what have you. If you're choking out, you have to hold your arm. If you don't, the ref is supposed to go through and finish the count. That's what happened last night. Simple as. Blake got the wind knocked out of her. It's unfortunate that happened to her. That does suck. They're probably going to do a rematch. I would assume New Year's Evil, but I don't know if they're going to just like fucking real quick. Hey, film another match. I don't think they can. So I think it would have to be New Year's Evil. I think New Year's Evil might be their first show back, which is wild. But yeah, there have been other wrestlers that have won titles that they weren't supposed to win. So this isn't a first time for them. The problem is just how much pre-tape they have gotten for the next few weeks. That has really kind of thrown their whole creative and commotion. Because again, this was not just about Blake Monroe. It was about Thea Hale having this story. Whatever the hell it was going to be, it's in the gutter now. It's done. It's done because Thea is now the champion. And again, I really hope they let her keep it. She has busted her ass, man. She really has. She has kicked so much ass. She's gone through a lot of. She's turned a lot of chicken shit into chicken salad. Like the Chase U stuff was fun. It took me a little while to get on board with it, along with Kenny and Matt and Mike. But she rode that train as long as she could. Her and JC's friendship ended weirdly, and then all the progress she made as a character during that relationship was reverted right back to just being crazy old Thea, right? Then Chase U got destroyed because of Ridge Holland, who's no longer there anymore, and she had to kind of find her own way. And she's been struggling to do that for a while. And then they showed with Joe Hendry a few months ago, messing with Ian Page and Chelsea Green leading to the tag match. I don't know what they would have done. I just think it was really time for Thea, because I was worried that she was going to get fired. Like there was like 3 months or so where she either just wasn't on TV, didn't have a backstage segment, or if she was, it was like a multi-person brawl, like the NXT TNA shit. So like they just kind of weren't doing anything with her, and it did make me worried. It made me kind of, because we've seen a lot of great talent just fucking fall through the cracks and just get fucking Jakara is over in TNA now. Mustafa Ali. Several others where you're just like, man, y'all let them go. And it's because they just didn't do anything with them. Thea has been on the verge of title success for 3 years. And this is the thing we're kind of worried about with Javon. We're like, Javon is, and this is what Kenny calls Javon a loser. It's not Kenny saying Javon sucks as like a wrestler or as a person. The issue is the WWE, despite them trying to say he's the future, he's going to be the greatest, this business will be changed forever, they have made him a loser. He loses every big match. He doesn't win the big matches. He can get the follow, he can get the come up, he can get a title shot, he cannot win a belt. Or he makes a dumb decision like last week when he just, hey, I'm still beat up from that last match, but fuck it, let's have a match, let's do this. Pissing off Ricky Saints, leading to their now feud, which takes them both out of the title picture, which is fine. But it's just, I mean, is he going to lose that feud too? You know, so with Thea, I think I was worried to see that happen with her. Luckily, a mistake happened last night that honestly makes that title picture a lot more interesting. Blake, I'll be honest, that title picture has been kind of rough this year. Soul had it longer than she really needed to, and then she didn't really get to lose it. She didn't lose it to anybody. She just got hurt, and they let Zarya take the L on that, which sucked. And Blake's short run was fine. You know, nothing really happened. I don't remember if this was either her first or second defense, but it wasn't long. Blake's run in WWE's been strange, for being honest. It's been odd, to say the very least. But this is an opportunity for us to kind of see that other side of her again. You know, in her last title match, she went nuts. Yeah, she did fight Soul. That's right. She did beat Soul Rooker for the belt. So yeah. Or in the rematch. During Gold Rush, I think. She had like a crazy side of her, right? So we'll probably see more of that in 2026. And hopefully she gets back on track. I am worried that like they looked at that and went, oh, someone needs to be punished for this. Because nobody does. You know, it was just an accident. Things happen all the time where somebody gets hurt in a match and things just kind of don't go exactly the way it's planned. Thea doesn't need to be punished for the senton. Blake doesn't need to be punished for not being able to pick her arm up. And the ref definitely should not be punished for doing his job. But yes, that was the most important part of the night, honestly. Batty says Thea deserves it. I agree. Absolutely agree, Batty. You and me agree for once. Next up, we had the Ethan Page town hall. Page comes out. He's upset about Tony D'Angelo attacking him and wants Tony D to come out so he can whoop his ass. And instead of Tony, we get Stax with the TNA International Champion, Stax, and his girlfriend / fiance, the daughter of the authority figure in TNA, Santino Marella, Ariana Grace, to, I guess, brag about him winning a belt, which is, you know, neat. He's also the Cup champion, the Heritage Cup champion, which I guess we're officially done with. What a way for it to go away. They just throw it into a lake, and then every couple of weeks, like, hey, it's still at the bottom of the lake, and now it's just that's not a thing. He says that Ariana Grace loves gold, loves jewelry, and maybe needs something else. Before we can really get into that, Moose, TNA's Moose, shows up. Former three-time TNA World Champion. Moose, he's been in NXT a few times. He fought Obafemi before. He's fought Trick. He and Ethan Page have a past, both being TNA wrestlers. Ethan being a former TNA wrestler. Moose comes out, and we kind of expect him to target Stax. And Moose looks at Stax, says, look, TNA's upset. Someone's coming for you. Not going to be me. Ethan Page, I'm coming for your belt. And just like that, we've got Moose versus Ethan Page coming up for December 30th, the December 30th show. So that match is being taped as well. Unless they're doing that live. I'm pretty sure that's taped. But yeah, so we're getting Moose and Page. Later on in the night, Ethan Page is backstage talking to Ava, who is also talking to Zaruka. And that's important because Chelsea Green shows up. And Ethan Page earlier says there's a damn moose in the parking lot causing havoc. And Chelsea Green shows up, slams the door behind her and goes, did you know there's a moose in the parking lot? Which is very funny. This is a weird decision on Ava's part. Like one of the weirdest. It doesn't make sense that she did this. Ava confirms with Ethan that on December 30th, he will defend the NXT Championship against Moose, right? But Chelsea Green is going to defend the Women's United States Championship against Sol Ruka. Why can Ava make a U.S. title match? That's on the SmackDown brand. I don't know. Why does Sol get a shot at the U.S. Championship? Because she beat Bayley, who is on Raw, who has not won a major anything in the past year and a half. No logic there. I'll be honest with you. That is a strange one. That's an odd choice. So yeah, Sol is going to face Chelsea for the U.S. title. I think they said next week, but I don't know if they actually put a date on it officially. Zarya was there with Sol and like celebrated and was happy for her. We're just waiting on the fucking shoe to drop when it comes to that group. Is she going to turn? We thought she might turn on her at Saturday Night's Main Event. She didn't. Is she going to turn on her during that title match? Maybe. Is she going to help her win the belt? Probably not. It's a weird. None of it made sense. Like there was no like Nick Aldis. Hey Nick Aldis, how are you doing? Let's get this match. Like it just Ava set a match up, and Ava has like this really weird hatred for Ethan Page. I don't really know why. I mean, he's a bit of a dick, but he's also like one of their better. Is there live right now? We still got out. As far as I'm aware, it's on at 8:00 still. Let me check one more. Let me check their fucking Twitter before I tell you wrong. If it's on now, then shit. Yeah, no, 7 Central. So yeah, another hour. And it's a 3-hour show. A 3-hour show. A Dynamite Collision Super Show. Yeah, it should be a fun show. Ricky Saints shows up. Ricky Saints comes into the ring. He has his own security force, and you're welcome, brother. And cuts a pretty good promo, man. This is the best Ricky Saints promo we've had since he's come to NXT. He is, I just miles better as a heel. I don't think anybody's gonna disagree with that. He comes out and he explains why he did what he did. He said that he's the one that can carry the brand. He's the one that can beat Obafemi because he's done it before, and that Javon needs to be held back, and he needs to wait his turn because right now it's Ricky Saints' time. There's a reason to believe that Evans is better than him. Yada yada yada. Evans attacks him through security, pulls him out, and they start brawling on the floor. Security breaks them up, but really just kind of holds Javon in place for Ricky to boot him in the face. They go to the floor. Security separated the both of them. And it was like someone had to break through. Ricky had to break through somebody to fucking hit Javon. Speaking of somebody that needs to get hit, ladies and gentlemen, just kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, joining me, he is not a champion right now. That could change this weekend, but he is main event Mike Chama. What's up, Mike?
What's up, Mongo? How you doing, brother?
I am fucking tired. How are you?
Man, the same, brother. Listen, I got 2 more days before I got 17 consecutive days off.
Oh shit. We're gonna have you running this shit for a few weeks then. We're gonna let you do some work.
Hey, winter break. Hey, I'm gonna be available for the next 2 weeks after Friday, baby. Hey, winter break is almost here. I'm almost at the finish line.
I was talking about like maybe we'll take another week off next week because I ain't gonna be around. But hey, if you're available every day, except
Hey,
obviously the holidays. But like if you're available, I might let y'all
right.
just run that shit.
Hey, exactly outside of holidays. Hey, if you need me to run it, hey, I've done it before in the past,
That's
so
true.
I will. My ass will be here. Hey, just let me know. Shit. Now,
Well,
if you let me run it, you know what that means, right?
uh, I think someone's gonna end up getting in a fight while I'm gone. Is what that means. Well, before all that happens, Mike, we are just going over NXT right now. Real quick, did you catch NXT last night?
Honestly, I did not. I watched vicariously through the chat.
All right.
So
So I the main thing, and we'll catch back up right now, but I want to talk to you about it. The main deal being that Thea Hale accidentally won the North American Championship. It was not planned. She was supposed to lose this match, and actually, WWE had a lot of segments they had pre-taped, both for Thea Hale and Blake Monroe after that happened. They had to retape because of the accidental title swap. It fucked up a lot of their booking over the next 2 weeks because the next 2 weeks are mostly award shit, highlights, and we'll get a few matches here or there.
that is fucking hilarious. Like when y'all said that last night, I started cracking the hell up. Like, of course that when y'all reviewed it today, I started cracking the hell up. Like, of course it was a botch. Of course it was a goddamn mistake. Because and my initial thought was, wow, they allowed Thea to get a belt before Javon. That's crazy.
I like I mentioned that because I was mentioning like, man, Thea reminded me of Javon of like, is this fucker ever gonna win anything? Like, and here you go.
That's because they're the two youngins.
Yeah.
Like they are the two youngins of that roster. So and it's so funny because although they're the youngins, they're like the young vets because we've seen them for the past couple years now. And it's like, when are either one of these motherfuckers going to win a belt? Like we know Javon has been close on thousands of occasions, and Thea has been close a couple times. So
yeah, this is not Thea's first rodeo. All right, here we go. This is the moment she's doing her little like pop off for the senton. So this apparently she landed full weight on Blake Monroe's internals here and knocked the wind out of her. So she goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Do you hear the silence?
Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
What the and then they start playing Blake's music.
What happened?
And they cut it off. Oh, we can't do that now. Too late.
We saw the tap last week.
Oh,
but is it finally happened?
And then they
my God.
The moment. Yes.
But you know what's crazy? You see everybody standing up and they're getting excited about this? People wanted this to happen. Everyone's like, that wasn't supposed to happen, but they got excited for it. So yeah, this was not great.
All of that is...
They later on, after the commercial break, they show it in slow motion, and like it's clear Blake gets her shoulder up at 3.1, and Booker T goes, "Wait, whoa! That she got screwed. We need to fire that ref." I was like, she clearly did not kick out.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
Like that is bad. I think the only way there's two ways that they can go. They can have Blake come out next week and say, "Oh no, I was screwed over, blah 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 blah. I was screwed over by the ref and this and that." Have the rematch and Thea retains, or they can do all of that and Blake wins her title back.
Yeah, the whole night we're watching and we're like, are they going to take the belt back from her? Like, remember when Jericho beat Triple H that one time, and at the beginning of the show, he's a new world champion, and then at the end of the show, the ref screwed him, gave him the title back. Like, we all thought that was going to happen, and instead, they let her keep it. I think they tried all night to like, did she kick out as the hand went down, and they could not find an angle. So yeah, and honestly, Mike, I hope they don't swap it back.
You know what? I don't want them to do it either. I don't want them to swap it out either because, once the crowd realized what happened, to your point, it was that organic feeling because a lot of people are fans of Thea. I like Thea. Has she been in some weird ass storylines? Yeah. But she's been around the block. She was the young pup, and now she's still young, but she's, like I said, she's the young veteran. So it's her time to finally get some gold around her waist, and let's see what she does with it.
Yeah. And that's what we're gonna find out. It's a strange thing, and I just feel it because Tatum won her belt, and then she lost in like a week. Everything in the WWE this year that's like finally something like interesting or good happens that people are excited about, dead the next week or the week after. That's what's made 2025 so rough for them. So
yeah,
this is one of those things you're like, hey, people really are happy about this. Maybe fucking roll with it. Maybe roll with it and see what happens.
I mean, sometimes it's good to roll with the mistake, especially if the crowd is behind it. Like if the crowd didn't give a fuck and booed her out the damn building, then it's like, yeah, you gotta get that belt off her the following week. You gotta salvage this. But again, she's a crowd favorite. She's been on her own. She's been with Chase U in the past. She's been with fucking Joe Hendry for the past few months now. It's like that girl's over. And you know what? Sometimes mistakes are good things. Mistakes are good things. And with that mistake, that can just propel her because as the old saying goes, people become 20% better when they have gold around their waist. So we'll see.
I'm excited to see her with a belt and see what that's like. This kind of like I was with Tatum, and then Tatum just lost it immediately. I am nervous about it, but I really think they have. It's the Javon thing. We're like, hey, he lost so many times. At a certain point, you either have him finally win the big one. I was saying earlier to the chat. By the way, we have 85, 86 going up. People watching us here, whether you're on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube, we appreciate that. Please give us a follow, give us a like. Give us all that stuff. You'll know when we go live Monday through Thursday.
Welcome.
Yeah, we sorry, I lost my train of thought there. But yeah, Javon has lost so many times. Thea has lost so many times. I was worried that Thea was going to get cut coming up in 2026 because she didn't do much this year. Like outside of teaming with Joe Hendry, what did she do? Do you remember?
Yeah. No, and because NXT is so dense. Like it's so.
It's my best friend's mama. Caught you by surprise, didn't it?
So she calls you Kool-Aid?
No, Kool-Aid is my best friend.
Oh, okay.
I'm his side piece.
Okay. That's hilarious.
Just like Kenny's yours, we all have. Somebody's like, hey, You said that in the right order. That's correct.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like I was saying, like because so much happens on a weekly basis within NXT, I forget a lot of shit. like I remember a lot, but then I'll forget a lot. So, but before what she was doing with Joe Hendry, I couldn't tell you. So, but again, what the hell Joe Hendry been doing?
Not anything really. Outside of when he was the TNA champion earlier in the year. Once he lost that, he didn't really do much.
Yeah. So it's so like I said a few minutes ago. Like sometimes mistakes are good things, and with this, that mistake is leading to a refresher, a much needed refresher for her. So
Yeah.
hey, I'm not mad at it.
No,
It's fun. It's
hey,
funny as hell.
it is very funny. I saw AW fans just like shitting on Mariah for it, and like, man, y'all got to get over that. Like, it's just like when Ricochet went to AEW, when WWE fans are all pissy about it. Y'all don't need to champion these things that they're your favorite sports teams. It's not that big of a deal. It's fine. They left. They went somewhere else. An accident happened. There's no need to get all pissy. Another thing that happened that we talked about before you got on here, Moose is going to challenge Ethan Page for the North American Championship.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah,
I like that a lot. I like that a lot.
I wouldn't be upset if they swapped it. Honestly, I'd be happy with that. I
Nope.
don't think they will, but I'm very excited about the possibility of like Moose getting one of the NXT titles. I think is interesting.
And you know what? We've said it for months now. Like all the big names from NXT, I'm sorry, from TNA, they're slowly starting to funnel their way into becoming WWE talent. So if Moose is the one to beat Ethan Page, hey, let's go. We get Moose officially a WWE guy for a WWE title. So let's go.
Long time coming for Moose. Long time coming for Moose.
It's been a long time coming, and I just see when I think about Moose and WWE, I'm thinking long term. I'm thinking,
God damn, man.
like I'm
That
thinking,
ain't cool. That ain't cool.
like I think Moose on a WrestleMania stage. That's when I think of Moose long term because we always every now and then we revert back to when he showed up in AEW during COVID and how much of a monster, how much he looked like $1 million on that stage. Can you imagine that chant going on in front of 60,000 people at WrestleMania?
That's the only thing I hate about that night was that it was during COVID, so you didn't get to have the crowd chanting. But man, when those lights hit him on that big stage, like, oh my God, this dude was made for the big time. Moose was made to be a big time player. I can't think of many other this just naturally this guy is made for the spotlight. So no, very much I agree with you on that. If he does one, I think you're right because we're seeing a lot of TNA talent flock over. Moose has got to be one of the ones coming up. Real quick, I just want to mention this. I've never been a big fan of OTM, and Hank and Tank are fine. They had a good match last night. They had a match, and I was like, okay, maybe I'll have a little tag division blooming if like another year or so. They hit better things. OTM's kind of expanded their moveset a little bit. Hank and Tank have sort of high flying, which is weird. It wasn't bad. It didn't need to go 13 or 15 minutes as long. It went through three. It went through 2 commercial breaks. That was too much. That was way too much. But it was fun. OTM lose that one, so they're tied up 1-1. That's what I was talking to Matt about last night. Like, neither one of these teams needs to lose because Hank and Tank just came back from overseas tour. OTM just came back from being injured, and now you're going to make them fight each other and take losses. Strange decision. Jasper Troy is backstage with Ava. We haven't seen Jasper Troy since he won the Speed title. And they're talking about how like, you need to spend. They went back on the idea of defending it every 30 days. Like he hasn't been on TV in 65 days. Ava says, "Hey, next week we're starting another Speed tournament." And Jasper, I shared that image in the chat. I don't know if you saw it, but Jasper has this weird face when she said it, like he just like let out like a nice fart. And he just goes, "It doesn't matter to me. I'll kill them all." Ava looked at her and Ava went, "All right. Guess that's settled." Like even Ava was like, "What the fuck are you doing? Was that's the best you got?" We got Fatal Influence versus Kendall Gray and Ren Sinclair, and man, my God, Kendall Gray is incredible, Mike. Kendall Gray is. I can see why they are so invested in her. She is smooth as hell. She transitions into several locks and holds and takedowns so effortlessly. It's insane. She's going to be huge. As long as she can get a personality going, she's going to be big.
Yeah, like when she came on the NXT and she joined Ren, it's like, oh, yep, that makes perfect sense. That is the perfect pairing because both those girls can wrestle.
Yeah,
they can wrestle.
My favorite part of them last night actually was the entrance, because like the whole joke about Ren is that she's just so uncoordinated, and even though she's like great, they have her little entrance and they go to like do a fist bump, and then Ren for some reason goes for like a handshake and messes it up, and they just like kind of miss. And she's just so fucking weird and goofy, but that's what makes her interesting.
You know what she is like the more I see Ren, she's kind of like face Kurt Angle, like just goofy.
Yes, yeah,
like very goofy, very silly, but will fucking slam you on your fucking neck when she gets a chance, or twist you up like a goddamn pretzel. It's like, oh yeah, you forget this clumsy ass girl can actually wrestle, and is mean as hell in the ring.
And man, were they? I mean, she broke up the deep six last night. I was like, that's my girl. That's my girl. You know, some Baron Corbin moves, I'm gonna be excited. And that's what she hit that shit smooth. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. That's Ren Sinclair. Damn it. Put some respect on the Ren QCC.
I forgot who she wrestled. It was months ago. But we were all in the chat like, wait a minute. She can really wrestle. Like, oh shit, she can fucking wrestle. Which again made sense because all them fuckers can wrestle. Charlie can wrestle. Tavion can wrestle. They can all fucking wrestle.
Yeah. Only difference is Ren is the one that has personality. That's what she has that's keeping her ahead.
Exactly. And then she done went ahead and took that damn faction and it made it a girl faction now.
I love it, man. I love it. I can't wait for them to get more members. Ren QCC, baby, put them up. That's what it is.
Hey, I'm here for
it. Leon Slater, Miles Bourne, Joe Hendry, Deion Lennox. The Losers Club fight to see who faces Oba. And during this match, I was in chat. I said, you know what? The best option is probably Leon, because Joe Hendry, he might as well go up. Deion's not ready for it yet. Miles is clearly not ready for it yet. Leon's the X Division champion. He can get screwed out of this title, you know, or if he loses, he's still an X Division champion. Like 5 minutes after I sent that in our chat, Leon wins. Leon hits the Swanton 450 on Bourne. By the way, him and Joe Hendry were incredible when they got together. I think Hendry has been holding back on us wrestling wise. I think he's going to surprise us in a few months. I think that man can actually go. He's fine, but I think that man is actually better than we expected. He's breaking some shit out that I didn't know he could do.
Yeah, it's like, and I kind of had a feeling that they were going to do this somewhat with him.
You were at the show, man. I hope you had a good time. That sounds awesome. That let us know what your favorite match was.
Oh yeah. What was I saying? With Joe Hendry, I kind of had a fear that they were going to do this somewhat, turn his character to a bit of a goof. Because even in TNA, you realize like, oh yeah, he could actually wrestle. Like when you look past, to say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. Once you get past that, you realize this fucker can actually wrestle.
Yeah, he's actually 265 pounds of muscle. Oh shit. Okay.
Hey, he can do that. There's been a few matches he's had in TNA. I'm like, wait a minute, he can do that? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Joe. I was already a fan because of the interest alone. I got hooked on that immediately. Once Mongo told us about Joe Hendry, and then I actually saw Joe Hendry, I was like, yes. But then when he started wrestling, I'm like, okay, all right, brother, hell yeah. So, I'm happy to see that they let him do more. Don't. Because my biggest fear is he's just gonna be a comedy act.
That's what I'm worried about.
He's just gonna be a comedy act.
He's gonna be another Elias. Where it's like, you can play music, so that's all you're gonna ever do. Like, no, you showed him at WrestleMania as a world champion. Like, don't make him a dork. He's not a dork.
All right.
Last night he hit. Do you remember the Sean O'Hare, like the Widowmaker? He's like the FU, but the opposite direction. He's using that now as like another finisher. I'm like, that's a great. I love the Widowmaker. So that added some moves to his repertoire, but he was keeping up with Leon's speed last night, and I was like, "Damn, this motherfucker is deceptively fast." I did not expect him to have speed on him. That is something I've never seen out of him.
Right, because he gives dad bod.
Yes, yes, he does.
When he wrestles, he gives dad bod, and it's just like okay, but for him to be able to keep up with Leon. First of all, keeping up with Leon and Javon is like us trying to run around and try to keep up with kids. Okay, like just endless energy. Like I don't know how I do it every day. Like what? Like, but yeah. I'm glad. Like I'm happy for that. Like that he's able to show that repertoire and stuff like that. And because like I was saying, like my biggest fear is he becomes a comedy actor. It's like no. He can hold down that mid-card scene for years in WWE.
Yeah.
You don't gotta put a big belt on him, but he could be an Intercontinental champion, a U.S. champion.
Bro,
he could just hold down that mid-card.
Make him like an 8-time IC champion by the time it's all said and done. That's all he needs. He doesn't have to be not every big star has got to be the world champion.
No.
That's what it's the thing with like LA Knight. Like LA Knight does not have to be the world champion. He's fine being a mid-carder is fine. There's nothing wrong. You can still be a mid-carder and be over as all hell, and you don't need a world title. We saw it happen earlier this year when they put a world title on a mid-carder. It fucking killed the show. So that's what happens, unfortunately.
Like when you look at Joe Hendry, just have him study Miz.
Yes.
Have him study Miz.
Yeah.
Like Miz had what? 2 reigns as WWE champion, but Miz made it a concerted effort to let us know that the Intercontinental title was his. You can do the same with Joe Hendry down the line.
Absolutely, man. I think that's a perfect example. We don't really remember Miz's world title runs, but man, do we remember Miz and that IC belt and that gold-plated jacket he used to walk out with? My God. Prime Miz, that was a man not to be messed with. That man was good. I also love that recently Daniel Bryan finally admitted, like, oh no, we're actually friends. And actually, I think Miz is actually great. It's like you kind of ruin the fun, but also hopefully people will like give the Miz because people used to hate him, like Bryan hates him, so I should hate him. No, you don't. That's not a reason. So hopefully the people that felt that way are finally going to realize, oh, the Miz is actually worth all of his weight in gold.
First of all, I never need to know that they were friends because that's one of the greatest feuds ever.
Yeah, like that kind of ruins it for me. I'm like, oh, y'all didn't hate each other for real? Oh, all right, okay.
Right. When I think about that talking smack promo, oh my god, that's one of the greatest promos I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, yeah, and they talked about that, and he's like, yeah, originally I wanted to punch him. I was like, don't tell me like y'all planned that out, man. Don't tell me that.
Like boom.
Ah.
Like some stuff just needs to carry to your grave. If those two hating each other, I would have rather them kept it at that.
Yeah.
Than be like, oh yeah, you know, we're best friends. You know, the Wyatts hang out with each other. Like, no, y'all not allowed to hang out. No.
I need to be on site whenever y'all see each other. I need y'all to just like fly across the table and beat the shit out of each other. That's what I need.
I need y'all to be Peter and the chicken.
Absolutely.
Whenever y'all see each other, get it popping. Let's go. We are going blow for blow.
Whoop his ass. But no, Joe Miz is perfect. Matt even said Miz and Joe would be great for title feud. I agree.
Me too.
I agree. Yeah, no, Joe. Mike, 100% agree with you. I think he would be a fantastic all-time mid-carder. If they just, as long as they don't make him a goofy dork, it'll be fine. Unfortunately, I have a feeling that's what they're gonna fucking do.
So, yeah.
Because that's God forbid they try something nuanced this year. It's been a rough year creatively for WWE.
Oh boy.
Before we get into AEW and wrap this up real quick, just I'm gonna mention this. So Netflix trying to get WBD, and then Paramount stepped in. Netflix originally all they want is the streaming service. They want the WBD streaming service and what all that entails. Paramount wanted that and their TV channels. So TNT, TBS, something like that. And WBD declined Paramount's offer, calling it inferior and unfitting of a top network. Like, just suck my dick, Paramount. No. I don't want either one of them to get it, but I did love they're like, absolute. Are you fucking kidding me? Get your ass to the back of the line and try again with a real number. Like, get your ass out of here. That felt good to see. It does make you wonder, like, all right, if Netflix does get it, are they going to drop AEW? Like, would Netflix care? Would WWE be upset if they had both? You know?
It's kind of, you know what this reminds me of? It's the old saying, you gotta take your little brother with you. You gotta take your little sister with you. But I don't wanna take him with you. Fine. I guess he can come with me. But he ain't touching shit. He ain't seeing shit. He's gonna stay outside. Or it's like when you play the video game and your little brother, and you just give him the controller that don't work. That's gonna be AEW. They're gonna be playing with a controller that don't work.
He says WB's a little my sack from the back. God damn.
God damn. But guess what?
Disgusting.
Because if Nick Khan says no, and then Netflix look at them like, Nick Khan better shut the fuck up.
I was saying in the chat earlier, like Netflix outside of North America runs all the WWE shows, and I promise you, they ain't gonna be hurting for money if the WWE deal doesn't work out. So they might need to just play nice with each other. Let's get into Dynamite tonight. It is the Holiday Bash. I don't know why they didn't do this next week. I guess the idea is that I don't know if they're going to do anything this week. This might be their show. They're over in Manchester, England. So it was taped over there, and we're going to see it taped in 28 minutes. This is a stacked 3-hour event, another 3-hour show, Mike, for AEW.
Oh God.
We've been praising the hell out of AEW pretty much all year, but these 3-hour shows are rough. 3 hours for wrestling outside of pay-per-views is tough. It's tough to do.
It is like it really is. I'm just like, why we don't need it. Like, we do not need it. Like, just like with WWE, you're on a streaming service. I mean, granted, you're also on TBS, but we don't need goddamn 3 hours of wrestling.
Yeah,
we don't need it.
I wonder what they're avoiding on Saturday. They're on TNT. Is there they're going to have college ball on TNT? I guess basketball, NBA maybe might be what they're trying to avoid.
Oh, the playoff, college football playoffs.
Is that going to be on TNT?
One of those games,
playoffs.
Yeah, one of those games is going to be on TNT. I don't know which one,
right,
but yeah, one of them is going to be on TNT.
Even if it's not just the channel, the idea of like you don't want to be up against the college playoffs. That definitely not a good spot. So yeah, we have the AEW World's End contract signing tonight for Swerve Strickland, Samoa Joe, and Hangman Page. It's a world title triple threat at World's End next weekend.
Okay.
We've got the return of the Dynamite Diamond Ring Battle Royal, the thing that MJF has won 6 years in a row. Mike, I said the same shit when I saw them. I was like, all right, 2 years into it when he won it 2 years in a row, if they had someone beat him in the third one, I'd have cared. 6 years in, I don't give a fuck if he loses this.
Right, like for fucking what? Like,
who cares?
First of all, and correct me if I'm wrong, it's not like he cast in with it, or done anything with it. He's just been wearing it since the beginning of AEW. So it's like, what's the point? Like, really, what is the point of this?
I'm actually gonna look it up because I don't know. Does it earn you a title shot? No. it's just a ring that you get. It's just it's just a ring. It's just a ring.
Wow. So again, why is this even a thing? Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand why is this even a thing? Like, it makes no freaking sense whatsoever. So why you have this ring, especially when you have shit like the Casino Royale, right? When you get that big ass chip, you can cash that in at any time, and you got these tournaments. Why do we have this diamond ring?
It is it does feel a little redundant now that we have the C2 going on at the same time. And like, dude, we got the Continental Classic. we can get rid of the ring. It hasn't done anything for MJF. You know, like he's the same as he was 6 years ago. He hadn't done anything for him.
Right.
And he's not been around for a while because he's filming movies. So we're assuming he returns tonight just to win this Battle Royal or get screwed out of it. We'll see tomorrow if it matters. I'm assuming it's not going to matter. I feel like the way you and me feel, Mike, is not going to change when the match actually happens.
Of course not.
Jamie Hayter and Isla Dawn 1-on-1. They're over there in Manchester, England, so they're going to kind of bring out the stars from over there, which is makes sense. We got the 8-woman tag match, the 2 face teams and the 2 heel teams from the tournament. Babes of Wrath and Timeless Love Bombs. I think Babes of Wrath being your team, your favorite team of the tournament. Mostly for Willow versus
that's definitely Kenny. Although I love them. Listen.
Harley. Sorry, is it Harley?
I first of all, yes, Lord. I love me Harley. I love Willow. My favorite team has been Tony and Mina. But I love both these teams. I love all 4 of those women. Brother,
Harley put Mina's face into her chest and just did this for a title match. I was like, this match is for our match is for our podcast. This match is for Mike. This match is especially for Mike.
Harley Cameron Good God. Every
World's
time
greatest.
that woman pops up on my TV screen or in my Instagram feed, I just stop and stare. As loony as she is, and that's why I love her. I love see when it comes to wrestling, I love me a loony ass, sexy ass woman, and she fits that criteria to a T.
Yeah, because she's loonier than a fucking Bugs Bunny. She's nuts. She
And then
is insane.
and then you realize how fucking talented she is.
Yeah.
Like
Because
this
just
woman can sing.
Harley from Mike is like Hobbs from me. You go, brother.
hey, cookies want that powerhouse. Hey, brother, you know what? You know what, brother? Hey, brother, yeah. Hey, I can't knock you for that, brother. Hey, shit. You want that powerhouse? I want that. I want that Harley. Cookies and I, we know what we want for Christmas.
Look, Cookies. I do love our Cookies is just us but gay.
Cookies is exactly us, but just gay. Just like the same level of perversion, just gay. And we love Cookies for that.
Damn right we do. There you go. Cookies are damn right. Batty, I'm not putting that on screen.
Oh God!
Did you see it?
God.
Did
Yes,
you
I just saw it. Yeah,
I'm not putting that.
I ain't repeating that.
I ain't either. That's gonna get us kicked off.
Yeah.
Babes of Wrath, the Thomas Love Bombs taking on Mercedes, Athena, Maria Shafir, and Megan Bain should be a fun one. The AEW World Tag Team title match, FTR defends against the Bang Bang Gang of Austin Gunn and Juice Robinson. Man, I love this group, but my God, is it cursed. Because I'd heard that Ace Austin's also dealing with a minor injury, and Ace Austin joined it over the summer.
He just got there.
I know. It's the Bang Bang Gang, man. They're cursed. Jay White's been injured 3 times in this group. Colton Gunn's been injured twice. Austin's been injured once. Juice got injured, came back, got injured the next match. This group, I love it. It needs to die. Well, to save these men's careers, it needs to die.
I mean, it doesn't help that they're part of AEW, which is the bigger problem. Because we know how AEW is with injuries. Motherfuckers get hurt every day, it seems like.
Brother, whenever the C2 starts up every year, Tony's like, all right, I'll announce the brackets when I find out who's hurt after the last show. And he says it every year. Like, Tony, that's not good to say, man. That's not a good thing to say.
You remember on the original Space Jam when they were getting pummeled by the Monstars, and you just all the Looney Tunes just around the sidelines just injured? Like that's AEW roster.
Got
like okay,
iron lung. Like there's Darby Allin. There's Darby Allin right there.
Like, just injury upon injury upon injury. Like God damn, like that. You know what? That's the welcome to AEW card right there. Welcome to AEW. Just be careful because you will get injured. Not a matter if, it's only a matter of when.
Matter when.
And Ace Austin found that out real quick.
Yeah, I was like, God damn, Ace, come on, brother. We love you, man. Don't please, for the love of God, stay healthy. The Continental Classic matches tonight are going to be fun. Mascara Dorada versus Orange Cassidy in the Blue League. Speedball Mike is tied for first in the Gold League.
Let's go, Speed.
Our boy Speed. Kyle Fletcher is also tied for first. He'll take on Pac. The other Blue League match is John Moxley versus Roderick Strong. Roddy's going to get his ass whooped.
Yeah, Roddy going to die.
Poor Roddy. Roddy, after he got his first loss, was like, all right, I'm tired of fucking around. I'm breaking everybody's backs. His next match against John Moxley.
Good luck with that. You're going to get your spine broken.
Nah, brother. Main event, I guess, is the main event. It's the $1 million or 750 pound winner take all trios match. The Elite, we'll talk about the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega back together again against Don Callis' families, Okada, Takeshita, and Hechicero. So overall, pretty good looking show.
Yeah, like This has been the year for AEW. They've whipped WWE's ass this year, and I don't see that changing
from
no
January
time
to now. From January to it's been nonstop.
Yeah, they've AEW has been on fire, even amidst injuries, and now you've got the likes of Swerve back, and I'm assuming at some point you're going to get Ospreay back, and then who else? So yeah, they've hit their stride and running. And WWE is in scramble mode right now, especially with storytelling, which is very strange. It's like I don't know
It's
when
weird.
exactly the fucking 180 happened because we've always gotten on AEW for lack of storytelling, and boy, in the past year, woo, they've told some great stories, boy.
And it's storytelling in every division. Like we got. I remember I was getting on them about like, man, you have all these women's tag matches and no tag titles. That'd be great. And then that was building up to the tag tournament. And then the world title stuff. I didn't like John Moxley holding that belt for as long as he did and some of the matches that he had. But man, that shit popped off when Hangman won it.
Yeah.
The women's division has been great. The mid-card division has been great. The AEW is just on. It feels like their first year again, where everything is just hot. Everything's hot. Everything's exciting. And hopefully it continues in 2026. But I think World's End, their final show of the year, is going to be another banger. I don't see them screwing that up. We'll find out tomorrow when we predict it. Cookie said Ace 2? Ace? Ace got a fatty. Okay. Okay.
All right.
All right. I'm sorry I read that one. I'm sorry. He's buying. He's single. He's single. I thought he was with me with Gia Miller. They broke up? Damn.
Well, Cookies is plotting now.
Well, Cookies broke them up. Cookies split them two up.
But they Cookies don't be having Ace out here looking like Sharon Moore Cookies. Cookies, don't let us start that. You out here having Ace Austin looking like Sharon Moore. You being the mystery side piece Cookies.
Bro, we're gonna see a photo of him with some dude. Like, is that fucking Cookies? Oh shit! Like, that's not Terry Crews. That's Cookies.
Right, you're gonna see 5'9" Ace Austin with some big 6'4", 250-pound motherfucker like Cookies. Yep.
Yeah, that's him.
That's him.
All right, folks, that's gonna do it for us today. We appreciate y'all joining us. Capping off at 87 is not bad for an AEW day. That's great. Thank y'all so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. You can follow us at facebook.com/Under the Ring Pod and twitch.tv/Under the Ring Pod to get all of our updates, news, and details on our next projects, any articles that I write, any beer, anything that Matt does, we're posting it on there as well. And anything we do as far as other TV shows that we're watching. If you have a TV show you want us to watch, I wish we had done Dairy before it got to the end.
Speaking of that,
are you watching it?
I started it, and oh my fucking god!
That first episode, brother. Oh my god!
The first 10 minutes, I'm like, this is how we're starting. This is how we're starting. Really? Again, HBO? What the fuck?
Honestly, I'm thinking about doing like a one show. Like, let's talk about Dairy. Let's just talk about Dairy because holy shit, that show is insane.
I'm on episode 4.
Yeah.
So I'll be wrapped up with that by the end of the weekend. Yeah.
There might be something we can do on Saturday or Sunday then, because I'm caught up now. So if you want to do that, let me know. If you have any other shows y'all want us to watch coming up, let us know. We'll check them out. We've covered mostly Last of Us, Interview with the Vampire, which is coming out with the Lestat season next year. It's coming, baby.
Oh boy.
It's gonna be messy.
Yeah.
That divorce is gonna be great. You saw the trailer, right? You saw that trailer? You haven't seen it?
Send it in the group chat.
I said, bro, they're getting divorced, and it is what it looks like. And I'm like, oh, here we go. These catty bitches, these catty vampire bitches. You can also get us. Brother, my God, I'm so excited. You can also get us at Linktree and fingertip/Another Ring Pie. You can go to either one of those and you're going to see our personal social media links. I am at Greg Bush SK on Twitter and just Greg Bush on Blue Sky. You can get our current, for now, reigning Reggie Simpson Memorial Predictions champion.
Boo.
Kenny at Rock Riffs 44.
Boo, boo, boo.
He might not be a champion yet, but tomorrow might change that. He is the main event. Mike Ciampa at Mr. Freshbeard. Because tomorrow, what's happening? Well, our double champion, the Forever Intercontinental champion and the Are You Fucking Serious Wrestling Trivia champion is putting that belt on the line tomorrow, baby. Yeah. We're back in trivia action.
Yeah.
Matt, good luck, brother. It's going to be a toughie.
I've been on his ass this year. Last time I got my ass whooped. But overall,
most of the year, you've been right there.
I've been nipping.
Yeah.
I won it once or twice, but ever since that won it back, I've just been nipping at the heels. Like,
yeah. You and Kenny have made this actually, except from that last one, y'all been so close. It's been like, this has actually been getting pretty good games. Also, our boy Tito at Bordeaux Maliente, our street team captain, and our good friend and Florida Gator, Justin Devontae Baxley. All right, folks, have a great night. Enjoy AEW. We will see you tomorrow to talk about what happens tonight, to do the show and be a game show, maybe predict. Who knows? Until then, have a great night. Do the down.
Hey, do the down, y'all. Have a good night. Do the down, y'all. Watch AEW. Do the down, y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Do the down, y'all. Finish your bitch. Do the down, y'all. Hey, be safe, y'all.